What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. This is your first time stopping by the channel. Thank you, a sincere thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I really hope you get something out of it. Bad weather today, that's why I'm in the garage. That means, ignore all this stuff back here. It's postseason now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good because I probably got out yesterday and did some scouting, and man, it was just always a great relief to get out there because the scouting done, found some really cool stuff. No sheds yet, but we're working on it. But gearing down, it's postseason now. Dad and I are putting all the stuff up, but what's upon us is camping season. A lot of you folks, you either like to adventure hunt, you like to camp. Springtime is coming up. We got an awesome tip for you. And if you're already doing this, just stick with me. I got one tip for you guys that are already doing this that you may not be thinking of doing. So just stick with me on this, and I think you'll like it. All of these propane bottles, these small Coleman propane bottles that you use, a lot of people just toss them away. You're throwing away dollars, big dollars, son. I'm talking huge. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So what I got here is a full bin of propane bottles that we gathered up from this year, that we gathered up from members of the camp and things like that. And we're just gonna dive on into it. You can refill these things and save almost 75% of your money. So here's what I'm talking about. We have an empty bottle and we have a full bottle. All it takes is this propane gas adapter that you can pick up on Amazon for about 10 to 12 bucks when it's on sale. And you take a full-on cylinder, like a 15-gallon cylinder like this one, and you transfer into these bottles. Now, 2 of these bottles together cost about 10 bucks. I'm rounding it off. It's usually $8.88 or $9.88, something like that, depending on if it's at Walmart, Target, anything like that, Amazon. 10 bucks for 2 bottles. But we just saved almost about 74% of our money by doing it this way. So we have a huge bin of empty bottles. We went and filled this tank up for 22 bucks, 15-gallon tank. And we filled up nearly 17 bottles of these small 1-pound bottles with propane. And we saved a ton of money because it cost us 22 bucks to fill up the 15-gallon. So here's what you do. You just take your adapter that you ordered from Amazon, that you ordered from wherever you find it online, and we'll put a link in that in the description below so you can go find that a little easier. You hook it up to your small portable bottle, you plug that sucker into the propane tank, you open it up, let it rip, tater chip, you fill that sucker up. Now you can flip it over upside down if you want to try to get out that little extra, but I'm gonna show you a little different tip to get that little extra. You take some of these bottles, you turn around, you go to your favorite freezer, your meat freezer, you open that sucker up. If you're any man worth the salt or woman, you gotta find a space in there because right now it's stacked full of deer meat, hog meat, stuff that needs to be processed, horns, whatever you got in there, good to go. But you find a spot in there, you stick them in the freezer, and you leave them in there for about an hour. And you pull them out, and what that does is that condenses that gas, it kind of lowers that pressure, makes more room in that bottle for you. You come back, you screw it back on, you pump a little extra gas in there because that's the only way to get these things 100% refilled. And honestly, I thought that we weren't getting 100%, but now I think we're actually pumping them a little more by doing it this way. So the details on it is we filled this 15-gallon tank for 22 bucks. We filled almost 17 bottles out of that 15 gallons. And we ran out a little bit halfway through 16, but I'm gonna round up for 17 because I'm being generous on other numbers just for the sake of whole numbers. So if I would have bought all of these cylinders, it would have cost $85 for all of these cylinders. I filled them up for 22 bucks. So that is 74% of your money saved back in your pocket the easy way. And it's quick and easy. You throw them in the freezer. It's just a little extra tip to get that done. And then also, you can also tell if you get a little scale, another fun way to kind of test this out is you get a little scale. You put your empty bottle on there. Oh, we got to change our units here. You get a little scale, you put your empty bottle on there, you're looking at about 0.81 pounds, and that's pretty consistent on all the empty bottles. Here's a full bottle, 2.23 pounds. That's average is about 2.2 is where we're landing. And so you're looking at about 1.4, 1.39, something like that. So you're looking at averaging about 1.4 pounds of gas, it would seem like. Both of those were measured with the lid off. So I think you're actually pumping a little extra poundage into these suckers, so that thing's gonna last a little longer. And that's pretty consistent across the board. So we filled up 17 of these bad boys, and we're good to go for next year, or we're gonna do some off-season camping or adventure hunting next year, or some off-season hunting if we're gonna go chase some exotics or do some scouting out of state. Whatever we wanna do, we are slap packed and ready to go. So pretty cool tip. And you know, this was something that was brought to my attention some time ago. Nothing that I came up with, but we did start putting them in the freezer, making a little extra room, and I thought that was a pretty cool additional tip there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got some other ones in the works, and we're going to do the giveaway soon. I know we've been kind of waiting on that, so appreciate you guys being patient, but don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. Guys, if you like this video, just do me a huge favor, subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know some other camping tips or some other little hacks that you guys do to kind of pinch those pennies, because right now, you're gonna need it, son. You wanna travel, you gotta get in that truck, and what, you better off, you know, getting on a bicycle. That's why I drive the Ford Fiesta. I scouted for 6 hours yesterday in the Ford Fiesta. It cost way too much, but better than the truck. So every penny counts, every penny saved is important. So thank you guys. Hope you guys are blessed and have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.